Hey everyone, the new season of The Last of Us is out, and I just wanted to do a reaction video. This is not a review because, frankly, I am not gonna go see that season. I'm just not gonna watch it. And I wanted to talk about why, because of a lot of the pushback that I've been seeing, people criticizing the reviewers for not liking season two as much as season one. And I know a lot of people have been complaining about Bella Ramsey and some other things. And yeah, first off, I think everybody has a right to their opinion, especially when it comes to entertainment and why they like something and why they don't, why they choose to watch something and why they don't. And if you're going to, I don't know, jump on reviewers for disliking something or disliking audience members for criticizing something, you know, I just wanted to react to that discussion that just seems to be flaming through certain parts of the internet right now. I also just want to say right up front, and I know there are a lot of people curious about reviewers or audience members' reaction to season two who are not fans of the game. And I honestly have never played the game. I don't even know anything about the game. I don't know any of the storylines. I've never played it. I never read anything about it. I mean, honestly, my only interaction with The Last of Us was watching season one, which I quite liked. I really did like season one right up to the last episode of that series. And I think that I think that when we start adapting games, we need to be a lot more flexible with the story. You don't have to follow the storylines perfectly. I think that we need to start thinking about how we develop characters and storylines within these worlds that maybe are not tied to particular games. As much as you might want to put those characters in there to sell audiences those stories, I just, I don't think that's the right move any longer. We've seen adaptations fail and flounder. We've seen audience members get angry at how characters get treated or how storylines are not followed precisely. And all of that is fair because we love the things we love and we bring that love to the adaptations they put on the screen. And they want us to bring those parts of us to the viewing experience because I mean, that's why they did it. They want us to come watch. And so, if you're trying to get the same old audience to watch, that's one thing. If you're trying to attract a new audience like me, for example, you need to think about the audience members that you are attracting. And when I saw that last episode, when Joel, and I'll be right up front. I like Pedro Pascal. I think he does things that are a little annoying. He's a little overexposed at this point. I think we need to give some other actors a chance to have a show or a role. But I do like Pedro Pascal and I enjoy him. And that's why I liked The Last of Us season one. I liked him all the way up to that last episode. And when he lied to Ellie the way he did, I think it undermined his entire character. And at that point, there was something in me that turned. And I just thought to myself, why did I watch this show? Why am I watching this show? Why am I investing in a character who has proven to me that he cannot be trusted? And then I thought, well, okay, season two's out. I'm going to let the first few episodes play and see, how they deal with that. I mean, I honestly had no idea there was a 5-year time jump until I started hearing about it. I had no idea they were going to kill Joel in the second episode. I didn't know Abby was going to take, what was it, a golf club to kill Joel. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's one reason I'm never going to finish this series because I was only watching it for Joel. Bella Ramsey's fine. I think she was okay in the first season. I think that she suffers from, I don't know if there's really a term for this, but a lot of these young actors who have great success, like she was in Game of Thrones and she was fantastic as Little Lady Mormont. I mean, everybody loved her. She was a ballsy little girl, and everybody loved that about her. And then she was cast in The Last of Us, and I thought she did a pretty good job with that. But one thing I started noticing with her as well is that her acting style, it has not advanced. We, as audience members, often give a lot of grace to children. It's hard. Acting is hard. It's a big deal to be on screen and doing this stuff. And so we give a lot more grace to little kids when it comes to their parts in these roles. And Bella did a great job in Game of Thrones. But when she came to The Last of Us, she hasn't really advanced her acting style. I haven't seen her character develop in a way that I think would have been reasonable for an actor of her age and her ability. Like, I would have thought she's out there taking acting classes and being directed and being kind of, I don't know, stewarded along, whatever it is that you would do with a young child actress to make sure that she's doing her schoolwork and doing all of the things that a young girl should do, what she should do in normal life. But she should also be taking acting classes and she should be reaching out with her abilities to emote and to connect with her character. And I really haven't seen that growth. And from what I'm hearing from people who are disappointed with season two, is that there really is no growth from season one to season two. And for all the people reacting negatively to her, just remember she's a little girl still. She's just a kid. Maybe this was not the right role for her in season two. Maybe they should have recast that role to someone who is more age appropriate because she does still look like a child. And from what I understand, she should not be a child at this point. Ellie has grown up a bit. It's years, and she should be an older person, not older, but I'm guessing supposed to be in her 20s. She doesn't look a day over like 15. Where does my opinion fit? I mean, I feel like when I look at these things, even though I'm a reviewer and I'm supposed to look at these shows and give kind of a fair evaluation, there are some shows like The Last of Us where I feel like I just don't belong. I don't know the story. I get to a part like Joel lying and I stop caring. And then I see the reaction to season two and I feel like, well, should I watch it? Should I give an honest review? And I think to myself, frankly, I don't care enough to even watch it. And so, yeah, I think that's why you're seeing Rotten Tomatoes tank right now, because the people who really should be watching it stopped caring about it. And the people who care about it are the ones that are watching, and they're the ones getting disappointed. So, I don't know. Studios, you kind of dug your own grave on this one. So that's my take. That's my thought. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know. Put it in the notes. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Thanks so much. Bye for now.